to the altitude. A couple of teams trying to stake their claim to being among the best in the country in this top 25 showdown we have in store. As we'll see the number 18 team in the country, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the Colorado State Rams. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Sun Devils will kick it away to start. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Rams offense will have plenty of work to do after that return was bottled up. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
Feeling some heat. Complete in the middle. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Rams moving quickly to the line.
Man, that play takes some protection. If you're going to stick it in the belly, and that wide receiver is going to run down the field that far, I need some good protection, and I need my lineman not to go downfield. Nice job by the quarterback making the right read, being patient, throwing that strike.
When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You're the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one. A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
Ever since they invented the forward pass, the tight ends have been running the drag and getting the first down.
I think it's because the tight ends is so much versatility. You know, they can block and stay in the formation, or they can release and come out. But either way, if the quarterback's patient, most of the time, that drag route's going to come open.
Wide receiver shows motion. With jet sweep pass. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. Looking to throw it again. Fires to the wideout. And that pass picked off. He'll try to take it back. He's inside the 40. He is finally out of bounds, but he was smelling that end zone on that return.
This quarterback was having success throwing on the opening drive of the game, in large part because it's a lot harder to throw on 3rd down when the defense is expecting it, like you saw right there. They were ready, had a really good coverage call to get the INT.
A great spot to start this drive for the offense. They'll go to the ground. Defense holds their ground, pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Off play action. Coming after it. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Unloads to the wideout. Touchdown, Arizona State! And they jump on top.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finish the deal with a 26-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. Here's the handoff. Fights off a defender. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. And the Rams want to pick up the tempo. It's a draw. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The Rams line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Complete downfield. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. This offense has a second down play. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Gets it out quickly. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. The Sun Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
It's one of the reasons I love this linebacker, man. He can rush the passer. He does a great job timing his blitz, and with that speed, he's able to get home quickly.
And the Sun Devils decide to punt it away. You ought to be able to use this first punt to pin them deep. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. From the gun, running back on the move. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. Got it, looking for the first down. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
He's back to throw on 2nd down. Makes the grab down the middle. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. From the gun, running back gets to give. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. And the Rams in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Catch in the middle, it's Moses. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Colorado State.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes.
Getting set for the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
Bangs it through for an extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Kansas State needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in the Little Apple behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Louisiana Tech.
Caught over the middle. It's Chambers.
We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He's in a world of trouble, and down he goes. A catastrophic loss on that play.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. He's looking downfield to throw. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. The Sun Devils will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets a block. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They try to pop a run on the draw. What a good run there. He has enough for the 1st down. The Rams want to move quickly. Grabbed behind the line. It's Moses. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain. Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Moses. Stopped just inside the 25. Will mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a 1st down. It's complete on the right side. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. They have set the tone in this one already inside a minute to play in a wild 1st quarter. Gets it out fast. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. And the Rams will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Motion from the offense. Touch pass on the jet sweep.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside. David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. And that's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the 1st quarter. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. This is a short kick, but the problem is the angle. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. They fought to a standstill in the 1st. Let's see who gets the edge early in the 2nd. They'll try to salvage a field goal. Dialed up the fake. He's looking to throw. And the pass falls incomplete on the fake field goal, and I'm not sure they'll go back to that one again. It's nice to be a riverboat gambler and all, but man, oh man, when it goes against you, it can be ugly. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Shakes off the defender. At the 20, he's got space. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Pass on the way. It's picked off. Didn't find much room on the return, but now they are in business and poised to strike from the 25. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. Wide out in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. He's going to pass. Fires into traffic. Picked off. Bringing it back. He's at the 10, and he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils! It is one thing to come up with the interception. No, don't stop there. Turn it into a score.
Make a big play and don't be content. That's right. Go out and make an even bigger play, and he does it. He makes the pick and then takes it all the way back to the house. Looked like a wide receiver, for goodness sakes. Turn it on the Jets, making the big play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. The returner will field it and try to do some business. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Colorado State takes over the Ram offense, returns to the field. This possession will be a test after squat, and it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Touchdown, Arizona State! A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
The Rams have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it on the jet sweep, looking for room outside. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. And the Rams are in the hurry up. Off the play fake. Finds his big tight end. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Looking to throw for it. They'll run the screen. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. The Rams have this offense rolling.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Quarterback wants to throw on second down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Stewart. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback is snowed under. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
And the Rams will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him, maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Part in the backfield, it's O'Neal. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Now on second down. They'll run play action. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he makes the catch at the 10. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. With the run on first and goal. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. If you don't tip the scales at 3 bills, stay on the sidelines. Big boys in the goal line D. Touchdown, Sun Devils! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Kansas State needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in the Little Apple behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Louisiana Tech. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates you'll see in here, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And that one's incomplete. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Tell you what, when you come out of your own end zone, in the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to kind of get a few first downs, get some space, so if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact opposite of what happened. Now you set them up in beautiful scoring field position already. Really bad play by the offense.
Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. The running back has it. Able to pick up a couple before he's knocked down. They mark it at the 10. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Pre-snap motion quarterback trying to get a read. Snowed under after a pickup of 2. They'll mark it at the 8. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down. They can pick up the first without scoring. Let's it fly. Touchdown, Arizona State! And they made it to the house where they found that 6 points waiting on them.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point sails through, and they have a 35-7 lead. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meet face, ball game over.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to Starkville, Mississippi, Davis Wade Stadium, where they've got a fever, and the only prescription is more cowbell. Little gets the blood boiling. Quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Alabama about to kick off to get things started. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So Mississippi State's offense will get the first swing of the game. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
He leaves it with his back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The biggest lie college football coaches tell is nameless, faceless opponents. David, game like this, you know their name and you know their face.
You know them well, and it does mean just a little bit more because it's bragging rights. Like, the rivalries matter so much. All throughout the year, all the fans talking about this game in particular, that's why it means more, and that's why these players will be jacked out of their minds.
Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Andrews. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback, finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down conversion percentage. If you're a great 3rd down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill 3rd down so much in practice.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. After trying the running game, let's see if they do it again on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Quick strike complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And how about that play by the defense here early in this game opening drive, facing one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football, and they're able to get an interception. That is going to be massive for their confidence in this game.
The offense set for a 1st down play. They'll leave it with him. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
I love this linebacker because he's able to dissect what's happening in front of him, and he reacts downhill, uses his speed to get to the line of scrimmage and create the negative play.
Getting some heat. Got rid of it just in time. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got him this time. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
Really nice run there. No, listen, you know, modern-day college football, I know it's all about spread offense and throwing the football and going up tempo and scoring quickly, but, man, you think back to Bear Bryant in Alabama, doesn't it always seem like they've always wanted to establish the run game. They have always wanted to be physical. Bear Bryant would have loved this guy in his backfield. With his physical style of running, man, he fits that just perfect.
Safe completion on the screen. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He looks that one in nicely. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Man, he had to get rid of that thing. I don't even think he had time to find the laces, but he picks up the first down.
Yeah, that's a great job. You know, third and short, the defense is bringing pressure. He sees the pressure, gets the football out, and gets just enough for the first down.
The give out of the gun. Across the 25, he's got room. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
He'll come out throwing on first down. That was an eyelash away from being picked off, and that is not the way to set the tone with a near pick on your opening drive. On second down, just keeps firing. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama! They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short. Now the play fake. And
Quarterback.
oh,
For a set. A loss of 5
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. He's got great speed. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And it's
pass towards the
finger fingers incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. The incomplete pass leaves him with second down. He's looking to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it slips through his fingers. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Now facing a third and long. Pocket starts to collapse. And they got him for the sack. First down here for the offense. Looking to move it through the air. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. And now on second down for this offense. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. A little release to the back.
And a really nice job by the defense winning second down. I think the quarterback thought he could dump this off, maybe get some positive yards, set up a good third down. The defense did a great job responding and getting that running back on the ground.
Oh, what a grab by the defense. Trying to take it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Here comes that Alabama offense. You get field position like this, and you're not likely to punt the way they did the last time they had the ball.
Yeah, great job by the defense setting them up. Get some points on the board.
This is an opportunity you've got to capitalize on this field position. Away with points here if you're on offense.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The play action fake. Quarterback now breaking the field. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. We anticipate this one being much tighter than the last time these two met when it was a blowout, David.
And here's the thing. You got an opportunity right now. You got the football early in this game to show you. This is going to be more of the same, Paul.
Well, we talked to both coaching staffs and players, and they're all very aware of what happened the last time these two teams played. So expect everybody's A-game today. Reese, you're right. We expect this one to be a lot tighter.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. Third and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news...
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. He'll go out of bounds at the 27-yard line, just couldn't quite shake free. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that.
The freshman able to get home with the sack. When you play at a place like Alabama, you have to live up to the legacy of the Jonathan Allens, the Deron Paynes, the Marcel Darius is when you play on that defensive front.
And the funny thing is, Reese, I can keep going. Quentin Williams, Will Anderson, like the list goes on and on and on. Just elite level recruiting on the defensive line, on the edge, is how they've built this dynasty at Alabama.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
The give from the gun. Finds a crease at the 20. Touchdown, Mississippi State. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. NC State has the lead right now. This team can really open up the playbook at times, but I'm not sure this game is over just yet. They're up by 7 over Clemson. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Off the play fake on 1st down. The sure hands, it's Hart. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Trying play action. Fakes the grab on the left. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the 1st down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Tight end finds a soft spot. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36.
It's amazing in college football, the tight end position and how much has changed. Back in the day, you're a blocking guy, maybe you catch a flat route. Today, these guys have athleticism, and you just saw it from that dude after the catch on that last one.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Unleashes one. And the senior would love to have that one back, just a little too much on the pass. And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Going for it all. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. And another interception for the Crimson Tide. And Bama has a few ball hawks in this secondary. Might be putting old Hootie Ingram in the sights for his single-season interception record with 10.
Yeah, and it's hard to find DBs that are going to catch the ball consistently. When you get 1, it's a nice day. But when you get 2, it's a great day. You got a guy ball hawking the football, finding it, creating big plays for this defense.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
Looking to pass on second down. Finds the tight end. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter.
By the tight end. Loses one. Brings up third down.
We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Lots of time left, and we are ready to get back to it and open the second period. They've changed ends of the field, now facing third down as they go back to work. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires left. He's got it. Powers through. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. Mississippi State comes out after picking up the first down. Fast motion from the offense. They'll go back to the ground. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll put the tight end in motion. The inside handoff. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Fires to the middle. Got his man. Tackle is made after the first down.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Dropped after a pickup of 4 down to the 16. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
He rolls all the way down the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
You know, you talk so much about QBs, right? And having to make really good decisions. There's a great... He didn't see anybody open downfield. He didn't hesitate for 1 second. He put his head down, and he took off and went running and generated an explosive play for the offense.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. 2nd and goal for the offense. Off play action, trying to get to him. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Touchdown.
Looking for a productive play on first down. Quarterback checking the play. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Grab near the marker. It's Adkins. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Hand off from the shotgun. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pressure coming. And this senior quarterback knows he had a chance that time and just put a little too much on it. They'll try again on second down after the incompletion. Caught behind the line. It's Adkins. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, being a business.
Throw to the end zone, picked off. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back to its own.
And that's just excellent coverage. Cover one.
They'll line up for a second down play. They'll go right back to him. Oh, it's loose. Bounced right back to them. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
But one thing I do know, Reese, this running back's got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
2nd and 2, and 4 receivers spread all over the field. He's looking to throw. Got his man downfield. Flying down the left side. Touchdown, Bulldogs! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Offense getting set for first down. He wants to start this drive with a pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He wants to pass it on second down. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires one high and deep. And he hauls it in at the 30. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. This offense always looking for those big explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. He's not afraid to go deep. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bama!
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, but I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long.
Timeout, Alabama.
Trying to pick up a first down. Just going to keep it after the snap. Oh, look out! He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Bulldogs come to the line in the hurry up. They'll throw it on first down. Quickly complete. Open space at the 25. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep.
Well, it didn't take long for this guy to leave his impact in the game, guys. With that catch, this guy's already over 100 yards in the game, and we're not even done the first half.
Now on 1st and goal, let's see what Mississippi State does. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
There is nowhere to run and nowhere to hide on these situations. You know the physical ground game comes into play inside the 5-yard line, and they match the intensity. Nice job. Everybody flying around to the football, making the tackle for a loss. Nice job by this defense.
And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
They won't let him in. He had a nose for that end zone, but he will be stopped short. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Splits the uprights. It's good. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup. Arizona State was like a 65-man mute button. They went on the road and silenced one of the most vocal crowds in football. And it's clear this Sun Devils team has adopted the mantra, let your play do the talking. Going to be interesting to see what the fallout from this one is for one ranked team, while the other figures to get a bounce when the new rankings come out, guys.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. They'll run play action. Moves around to clear up the vision. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Well, they tried to play fake, but it fooled absolutely nobody.
And that's the problem with play-action pass, Reese, is that it takes time to develop. The quarterback's got to fake the handoff, and receivers generally are running routes further.
Lost one deep down the right side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Working that left side. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Fires deep toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. After the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Now the play fake. Looking to buy time. Fires on the move. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He can be dangerous. There is nothing greater than a rivalry game unless you lose it. And in that case, there is nothing more miserable.
Hello there and welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, home to the Ohio State Buckeyes, one of the great settings in sport, and man, this place is rocking today. And a game like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, there's history and tradition, but right here, right now, there is tremendous intensity and bitterness on this field. You can feel it, as we'll see the number 12 team in the country, Illinois Fighting Illini, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Illinois will kick it off to get us underway. Return begins inside the 10. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So Ohio State's offense comes on the field first today. Here we go. You can feel the juice in this building. What a privilege, Kirk, to be part of this rivalry game.
Well, there's nothing like rivalry games. You know, no matter what you've done all year, you get your opportunity to win this game today, and it can change everything.
He'll hand it off. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Just another great example, Chris, of an Ohio State quarterback and receiver combination being so dangerous. Think about it, over the last 8 or 10 years, I think Ohio State has been as consistent as anybody.
And he's going to float this one to the right side. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete. Are we going to see a repeat? Remember, last time these teams played, it got ugly.
Chris, that's one of those games you just hate to see in a rivalry game when it gets so one-sided. Hoping today to see this defense play much better.
So second down after the incompletion. And the offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the back gets the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
On third down, he drops to throw. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Receiver makes the catch, and he's tackled after the catch. Illinois lining up quickly here. They're going to throw for it on third and short. Snags the quick throw. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Well, Kirk, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task at hand.
This Illinois offense is moving quickly down the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, fighting a lineout.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like...
And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. The back's got it. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The game makes it second and medium. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. On the run here. Lets it go. Caught for the completion. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. First and 10 now for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. And he's got it. Big play across midfield. They'll spot it near the 36.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Oh, the spin move, and he's got some space here. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run.
Well, you can just feel the home crowd standing on their feet when this running back had a chance to start to accelerate downfield. They know exactly what this guy is capable of doing, that he can flat out go. He took off on that one.
That's an important first down on that running play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. It's a 2-yard gain, second and 8.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
They look to throw it here on second down. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Illinois sends the offense back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Ball handed to the running back. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Illinois lining up quickly here. They'll ride the back again here. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Defense will make the stop, and what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Let's check out the quarterback comparison here through the first quarter. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. I mean, look at that uniform. You think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, and Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. And this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set as some of those greats.
Tough spot. The offense has to convert a 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Heavy pressure, he lets it go.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this fourth down situation.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. No fair catch, looking to make a return here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? A pop pass on the jet sweep. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
That short completion sets up a 3rd down play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain. So 2nd and 6. Illinois lining up quickly here. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. Recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's found some room at the 45. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40.
Well, that's a beautiful run here for the 1st down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up 2nd down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Second down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes. You know, Chris, it's hard to think of a time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient and prolific quarterback under center.
The Buckeyes are on the move here. Play action here on 1st down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. And that Review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So the Fighting Illini offense is back out on the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. And the wideout goes in motion. The shotgun handoff here.
Cristiano, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space.
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. You bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway at the 26-yard line is huge.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
So the Illinois offense heads back out onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Looks left and finds his target there. Breaking free at the 35. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. Illinois lining up quickly here. The shotgun run call. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Pressure is coming. On the junior. Gets home, making a sack there.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? He flips it to the back across the middle. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
Well, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he can get the yards after the catch enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
He'll field the punt. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? And they'll get him down that time. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Going to try to use his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Gets into space at the 50. Goes out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been strong today. The Buckeyes will try to keep this drive moving. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch is made along the sideline just before going out of bounds. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running back.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Illinois sends the offense back out on the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race.
Boy, the defense showing their team speed on that play, flying around that receiver. He made the catch, but he didn't do a good job of securing the football, and the ball comes out.
See if they can punch it in. It's 1st and goal. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Looking to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
When he typed. Inside the 10-yard line, we always know for the quarterback, the windows are tighter and they close much faster. He's got to do a better job of getting the ball out quicker to give his receiver a chance.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line. Now, crucial 3rd down and goal.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver.
It's now 4th down and goal.
It's 4th and goal from the 5, but no field goal attempt. They're going for it. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to chuck it again. Touchdown, Buckeyes. This offense cannot be stopped.
Well, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
So the Fighting Illini offense is back out on the field now. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. That'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And that's a first down.
Illinois getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Important 2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. On the run here. Lets it go. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. Here comes the bunch formation.
For the offense.
Looking to throw it on first down. He bought some time, now lets it go. Pass is caught. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Boy, nice job by the receiver of selling this route to the outside. Created enough space back to the inside. And there's the timing again between the quarterback and the receiver, giving him a chance to come up with some yards.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Illinois. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. Defense takes their 3rd and final timeout. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. On the run, he'll let it go. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Illinois landing up quickly here. And that'll put him over 150 yards today. Kirk, he is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Fred.
Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. But let's not forget, they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
See if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. The DB's backing off from the line now. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the back.
The sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
And that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Trying to create here on the move. It's caught downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And he'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Dumps a short throw down to the running back. They bring him down after a short gain there. Illinois landing up quickly here. They'll run it from the gun. It's a fumble. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession. No huddle now for the offense.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
He's going to hand this off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. No huddle here for the offense. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Here's the handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He pulls it in for a big gain. And this offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44. This Illinois offense is moving quickly down the field. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. High completion, good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Quarterback drops back, running out of time in the pocket. Makes the catch downfield. And the gain just good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
The defense spreads all over the field playing zone, trying to make this quarterback make a mistake by throwing it into coverage. But he finds the soft spot on the curl and picks up the first down.
Getting set. Here's second down. quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play on that completion. The Illini line up now, 1st and goal. Looking to throw again. And it's caught. Touchdown, Fighting Illini. So what happened there? The defense just lost track of the tight end down the goal line.
I don't know if they were just so focused.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. That's a bullet pass to the left side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. He's running out of time here. Contact as he let the ball go. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Running back grabs it on the screen. They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there. Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll run it to the right side. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big 1st half, and he's already at it again.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing. Here, 3rd and
so the Illinois offense heads back out onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44. Illinois lining up quickly here. First down, looking to throw the football. He's going for a big play downfield. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Keeping it on the ground here. They tackle him about the 14.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Finding some room with the 25. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Ohio State. No chance to catch him. And momentum really building now. This one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
Illinois sends the offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Here comes a first down pass attempt. They got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Yards on first down, so second and long from the 16. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Not much on that play, brought down short. The punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Catch made on the right side. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down.
Boy, they get some big yards here on third down, but they're still going to be short, so to bring up a fourth down and a big decision for this offense.
And the coverage team able to bring him down. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Now begin with a quick throw to the left.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And then first down, right back to the running game. The ball is loose. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half, really the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Quick throw to his receiver. Finding space at the 20. Tackle made after a big gain. The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's first and goal just outside the 5. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Pass caught, can he get in? And he scores! This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted, take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
And now another deep ball here. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they're finally able to stop him. A great execution on the screen pass. Fooled the defense there. The Buckeyes with first and 10 here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
And notice how the balance of this passing game's been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved, catching passes. That's tough to stop. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Back to throw again. The pass rush closing in. Down he goes. A sack. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Bringing pressure. And he's taken down way behind the line. It'll be a huge loss here. Let's see if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks.
Well, that's another big sack for this defense. They've come up with...
Comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And the single back takes the handoff. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. Kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the Fighting Illini offense is back out on the field now. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Illinois lining up quickly here. Offense will keep it on the ground here. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a 1st down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he finds his tight end for the catch. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. And this pass is on target, caught. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert, come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Pass not complete. We're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And here comes a deep shot. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Illinois.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake, and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Now the important point after attempt. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And they recover the onside kick. Looks like they've been practicing that one. So the Illinois offense heads back out onto the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He'll try a pass here. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He cannot escape the defense with a sack. Illinois landing up quickly here. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Trying to extend the play. Slides to avoid the big hit. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he lofts it deep over the middle. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession. You need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. They'll work the clock here with the running game. Tackle up near midfield at the 48. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Same tailback, another carry. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. This is a big 3rd down play coming up. If they can get the stop, you have to believe we'd see a timeout. Play action fake, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the punt will bounce out of bounds. They'll spot it down at the 15. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Hits the running back in the flat. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. First down and 10 now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now. Offense looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. Got him. He's sacked. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So after consecutive losses, they got to come up with something here on 3rd and very long. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. brought way downfield for a huge gain. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Fighting Illini.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point. They cover an onside kick. You never know.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good. They still trail, though. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the quarterback will take a knee. There might not be a sweeter feeling in college football if you walk off the field knowing that you have taken care of business and beaten a rival.
Nothing better than that. That's one of the feelings that you'll never forget. For everyone in this program who supports this team and played on that football field, they'll never forget this win. A well-earned victory and bragging rights until they play again.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.